Hey, what is up, you sexy beasts? GhostSickness, Tristan here, and thank you so much for 30,000 subscribers, guys. You really do not know how much this means to me. It's absolutely incomprehensibly insane, and I love you all for it. Now, what I wanted to say was about the Draw My Life. Now, I know I want to do it, and I'm going to do it soon. I plan to do it in the month of July sometime, but I want it to be the best one I can make, right? I've never made a Draw My Life before, so it's kind of difficult. But I wanted to get some photos of me as a kid, so I have to talk to my mom, get those photos. I talked about this on Facebook and Twitter, self-whoring for the win. You can follow me there in the links below, as always. But today's topic was pretty serious. It's, why I am desperate, why I am, longing for female attention in a relationship and all this stuff that I don't need, and I really don't need, and you guys don't need it either, to be happy and content with who you are, where you are in life. But I just wanted to talk about it because I talked to a good friend, Matt, and thank you so much, Matt, for talking to me about this, and also Tabby as well in the past and stuff like this. Why I took my break and everything is because I got disconnected from friends, but it's a pretty big topic, and I want to talk about it, give myself advice, give you guys advice, and kind of learn from my mistakes and what not to do. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was toxic friends. Now, the reason I am longing for this female attention, or this kind of different attention, and you guys should be longing for respect, not attention. Attention doesn't get you very far, respect does. And so, longing for female attention or respect or whatever, like love, to feel accepted, to feel loved and feel wanted and stuff like that. And why this happens is because of my toxic friends. Now, they're probably, I don't know, they might watch this at some point, but I don't really give a fuck, because they know they treat me like shit, and, yeah, so they have really nothing to say in their defense for that. But this is just how it is. I'm just laying out the facts. I'm not going to be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I sound like Doug from Weeds. Anyway, I love that show on Netflix. So, anyway, guys, I have toxic friends. A lot of my friends who I hang out with are, during school on a daily basis, and not now, obviously, because it's summer, but who I hang out with on a daily basis, go to lunch with, whatever. They're very toxic. They don't treat me very well. They don't treat me with respect. And, there's, trust me, I know, I'm not a bitch. There's a difference between teasing and genuinely not having any respect for someone. And that's the main problem I've run into, is that these guys just don't have respect for me at all. What I'm doing, what I do, where I work, anything, no matter my actual life, outside of school, or even inside of school, they don't respect that. They just don't respect me on an interpersonal level. And, when it comes to establishing good friendships and good relationships, respect and trust have to be these key things, so they just give me shit all the time. And like I said, there's a difference between teasing and not respecting someone, because when it matters and when you want to talk to them about something that's important, and when you want to talk to someone about what's going on in your life, they don't care, right? That's when it matters, and they don't care. And I've tried, and obviously, sometimes I'll listen to what's going on in their lives, and we'll talk about it and everything. But whenever it comes to me, it's just not reciprocated. And when it comes to friendships and stuff, that's something that you should not tolerate. If it's not a two-way street, if it's not equal respect and, effort and everything going both ways, there is an absolute problem. When you're talking to friends and everything, and everything's going great, and they're telling you about their lives and what's going on, and you're like, oh, yeah, you should do this, and you're helping them and everything, and then the second you turn over and you're talking about your life and what's going on, they're just like, wow, blah, blah, blah. They don't give a fuck, and it's just, it's something that it's not good to have, right? Because you're like, you want someone to listen, you want someone to care, you want someone to be there for you. And I know I have you guys, but it's different. I don't know. It's, it's not face to face all the time, and it's, I can't explain it. I mean, it's amazing, but it doesn't satisfy me as much as, these interpersonal relationships that everybody should have, right? I mean, I may have this great thing going on the internet, right, and a lot of these people I've met and everything like that, but it's just not the same as an actual sitting down with someone and having a conversation, if that makes sense. I don't mean to, kind of push you guys away or anything like that. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. But why I'm so desperate and everything and longing for this attention, I talked to Matt about this. Thank you again, man. I really do appreciate it. And also Tabby, and just anyone who fucking listens, man. I just, it means so much. And my good friend Andrew. And it's just, it breaks my heart, because I don't know. It's just so destroying, in my opinion. So you know, I don't have this kind of close bond with the people around me. Yeah, I'm just hang out with people who do respect me, you know, Will and Pfeiffer, and my good friend Andrew, like I talked to. I went to lunch with him the other day. It was absolutely fantastic. I'm really glad I got to talk to him, catch up with him, and he caught up with me. Obviously, you know, I got to hear about what's going on with him and his relationship and everything like that. And it was really interesting, and so I talked to him about this a little bit, and that's why I'm talking with you guys about it, because it's a serious thing that you guys are probably going through as well. They're, you know, being desperate, and it's kind of funny in relationships, is when you want a relationship, you're a lot less likely to get one. But if you don't want one and you're just kind of like, oh, just living life, everything's good, I'm in a relationship somehow. How the hell did that happen? You know, when you're happy and content with who you are and who you're friends with and everything, you're much more likely to get into a relationship than if you're just like, oh my god, I need a girlfriend so bad, this is horrible, and you know, I don't need a girlfriend, and you guys don't either. You know, it just takes an internal happiness that cannot be explained, or, you know, just this general feeling of being content and just like happy, like, wow, I feel great and I don't need this. And, you know, you can tell yourself something a million times that blah blah blah, I don't need a relationship, but it doesn't make it true. You know, obviously at this point I still want this kind of relationship, but I know that's not what I need to do first. And what I need to do first, and what you guys should do if you're longing for a relationship, is kind of evaluate your life, kind of evaluate how things are with your parents, how things are with your relatives, and, you know, are you being respected? Is that being reciprocated? Are you feeling content, and are you feeling happy and everything like that? So when it comes to these things, it's super important that you do this, and that you establish this first, and establish yourself and what you want and the people around you. And this isn't a ghostly advice, this is just me trying to, you know, talk to myself and reason with myself basically, but I guess I could be giving you advice in a way, but I'm more trying to give myself advice. So, you know, here's what I'm gonna do is, you know, I'm going to surround myself with people who actually give a fuck, sincerely, both ways. I'll listen to them, they'll listen to me, we can talk about serious shit instead of just, damn, that girl has a nice ass, and that's just it, right? It's just, you can't live a life without respect. You can't live a life without human interaction, and if it's not positive human interaction, it's worse than no human interaction at all. So, you know, with toxic friends, it's like, you don't want to be alone, and so you surround yourself with these people, and it's just very, very degrading to your relationship and who you are as a person, because they make you feel worthless, and they make you feel like you're shit, and that you'll never be good for anybody, and that you don't matter to anybody, if that makes sense. And obviously you don't matter to them, you're not worth their time at that point, and it's fucked, and it's super fucked. And when it comes to these kind of relationships, what I'm gonna do, and what you guys should do if you're really longing for a girlfriend and everything, you know, like I said, try to get yourself into a hobby, try to be content with something. And I use that word a lot because I really like that word. It just makes sense. It's just the feeling of being content, you know, kind of sitting back and just being like, everything's all right, everything's great, everything's fantastic right now. I could wish for nothing more, and just, it's fantastic. But I'm not there yet, obviously, as you guys can tell, I'm not there yet, and that's why I'm talking about it. And so I'm gonna surround myself with more of these people and kind of push myself away from the other people, but I'm also not gonna be taken advantage of, right? I should stop being so just willing to listen to everybody's problems and not knowing that they don't care about mine or what's going on with me. And, you know, you should help, you know, people out when they're in need and everything, and that's a great thing, that's a wonderful thing, and you know, I've done it and everything. But sometimes when these people treat you like shit, it's entirely different than just helping someone with their problem. You know, maybe they don't help you with theirs, but what I'm saying is, if people treat you badly, if people treat you like you're not worth it, if you're not worth their time, if you're not good enough or anything, and these people are supposed to be your friends, or maybe even your family treats you like this, man, you need to get away from that as best you can. You know, push yourself away and surround yourself with happy people, because that will make yourself happier. Trust me. I mean, it just makes sense. It's just pure logic. And, you know, because if you're in a crowd of all depressing people, you're probably going to be more depressed than if you're in a, you know, in a crowd of happy, outgoing people who actually care about you and actually want you to be around and everything. And that's what I need to do, is I need to get that on just a regular level, on a friend level, on the, not like, oh my god, dude, come over, hang out with me all the time, blah blah blah, well, fuck, long time. It's like, no, not that, but kind of just like, hey, you know, do you want to hang out, bro? I want to talk to you. I want to know what's up. I like hanging out with you. That's fun. Like, that's something you want, and that's a relationship you want. You know, I really don't have many close friends in real life, obviously, like I'm talking about this, because I have surrounded myself with these toxic friends and with these people, instead of be like, all right, you need to get the fuck out, and or I'm leaving and I'm gonna go find people who actually give a fuck, because there are people who actually give a fuck, and it's fantastic, and you'll seriously know the difference, and you'll seriously know the feeling of gratitude when you're leaving the conversation with that person, and you just feel fulfilled and you feel amazing, and just everything in your life is great at that point. And so that's what we need to get to, guys. And if you're in my situation, if you've ever been in my situation, I'm about to cry. Let me know what it's like. Let me know what having toxic friends is like, because I get emails like that all the time. It's just like, hey, my friends treat me like shit and everything. What do I do? You know, I can't get away from them, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, for the most part, you probably can. I mean, there's some ways, and you don't have to surround yourself with these people. And it's probably worse for you to surround yourself with these people than no people at all. And I'm not saying be alone, but there are certain things that we need to do in order to fix this feeling of desperation. And, you know, I'm talking to some of you guys, because I know some of you guys are in my exact shoes with this situation. Like, oh my god, I really want a girlfriend, but it just doesn't work that way. You know, girlfriends come along, and it's wow, that was unexpected kind of a thing. It's not like, oh my god, I really want a girlfriend, and she's like, oh my god, me too. And so wait, she's a lesbian, or something like that. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the second deep commentary. I don't know, I don't mean to be all depressing, like, you know, 30,000 subscribers and all depressing, but for the most part, guys, you know, I get respect from my parents. Everything's fine. You know, my parents are great and everything, but we're going through a lot right now, and it's just not the same right now. And so I just need somebody to talk to about this, and that's why I've been talking to people and you guys, because I want to fill you in with my life, and I want to know about yours too. I'm really resisting not crying right now. It's kind of hard, because this is a very serious topic. I'm sorry for saying so much. I usually don't, but you know what I mean. This is a harder topic to talk about, because it's just like, wow, you know, I really am this alone. I really am this desperate. And obviously there are people who care, and I will go seek those people out, and they will seek me out, obviously, because they actually give a fuck. So thank you so much for listening to this commentary, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really want to know what you think. I'm about to fucking cry, and that's just how it is. So yeah, call me a bitch, call me a pussy, whatever. Yeah, we've all dealt with toxic friends. It's a fucking horrible thing. Don't do that. Bye, guys, and I love you.